So I decided to come up to, it's quite high up obviously, and the snow was falling. It's not like this near mine, so I thought I'd give it a go anyway. I knew there was going to be a bit of snow, but it's good for 4 inches. There's my spade, and that's only just gone in the ground. So yeah, I'm going to get back in car. The wind chill up here and all is just unreal. I've just took my glove off to sort the camera out, and the opera singers feel like they're going to fall off. The sun is going to come through for about 3 hours. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my end. The snow's not as bad my end. And I'm going to do a hillside where I've had loads of George III, but I've had quite a few bullheads off there. And quite a lot of war stuff, Civil War. So yeah, I'll see you on another field and get back at car and have a brew. Yeah, so I went up there because I didn't think it was going to be that deep, so I thought I'd have a go. Plus I've plotted out some permissions and some farms that I'm going to go and knock on as well. So there's about 5 or 6 of them, so I thought I'll do it 3 or 4 hours and then I'll go and try and get some more permission up that way, but it hasn't happened, has it? So yeah, it's been a good outing, so I'll see you up next. We're going to, another permission, and it should be okay, which I've already said. Anyway, while I'm here, I just want to do a shout out to some of my supporters while I'm driving. So there's Lee Dale, how you doing, pal? And his son Zach, that goes out with him sometimes and gives him a helping hand. Yeah, quality time that, Zach, with Dad, I think. You know, my son was with me. My son was with me when I found the silver hammer coins. To tell you the truth, I thought he'd get the vibe through it and after pulling them out with me. They were about 450 years old, but yeah, he just don't get it. But I think he comes out because he likes spending time with me doing what I like to do, you know, because I spend a lot of time doing his stuff, like mostly going on computer. So yeah, keep it up, Zach. Keep it up with your dad, Simplex crew, and you never know, if you pull something good up, it could be worth a lot of money, and you're gonna take 50%, aren't you? Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you again, Lee, in a field and all. Yeah, I'm sure I've spoke to you before. Yeah, keep it up, buddy. And I want to do a big shout out, because he's always giving everyone else shout outs now. Digging History Hampshire, Mosey. I'll put the thingy up here. YouTube channel, great YouTube channel. Now, Mosey, he was detecting on YouTube with a Garrett 400i about 5 years ago. So he's got loads of footage up there with the Garrett 400i, I think it is. Yeah, and then he's just got back onto it. He's with the Equinox 800 now. So there's loads of footage on there. He's a top guy, yeah, Paul. Cheers for your support and that, mate. Yeah. He's a nice gentleman. I think he's a great guy. So he does a lot of group digs with Roseanne, and I forgot what it's called, the old rope detectorist. I forgot your name, buddy. Roseanne, and she swings it. Happy swinging, something like that. I'll put the sticker up here, and I'll put the old rope up as well. So yeah, cheers, pal. He's also going to be doing some cleaning videos, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, he's got some great finds there that he's going to be cleaning up. So yeah, go and give them all a check out, please, if you would. It'd be much appreciated. And yeah, hit that subscribe button if you like. If you see if you like what you see. So I'm going to leave it at that. Next time you see this video now, I'll be digging a hole. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, thanks everybody. I'll see you on first. It's actually warmed up. It's warmed up a bit. It's warmed up by 1 degree. So it's minus 1 now. It's really good. It's a bit jumpy, but it's the best one I've had up to now. I need to thank Metal Bicky for me camouflage. So yeah, wearing this, the fines won't see me coming. Yeah, cheers buddy. Feeling that bit hard. I've had some ring pulls and this and that. Usual rubbish. Let's give it a bit of lead. Yeah, a bit of scrap lead. Okay, so we're on a coin. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I'll just give it a clean. It's charged a third. Charges. There'll be a 3 over here, but it's the not the 1806 halfpenny. It's the, I mean that's just plain. That you can't see Britannia on there at all. But it's the 1797. I think it's the 1797 one. I have actually just realised I've been over this field with the Sp24 and the Sp28. So yeah, it's quite. I've done a good job because it is quite quiet. But I missed this. 6, 7, 8, 9 inches down. Little lead bullet. Yeah, and so that charged the third halfpenny was 17.99. 17.97. See how this was on its edge. Halfpenny. Solid 68, 69. Queen Vic, young bun. So I'm thinking 1860s maybe. Oh, later, a lot later. Nearly a widow had that. It's 1889. Nice patina on that. Right, so yeah, ground balancing. What a topic that is. So there's a lot of confusion about it. Shall I ground balance or not ground balance? So I'm just going to add my theory behind it, just to confuse matters more for you. So, right, ground balance. I do a lot of research on stuff, me. It's like I've researched how a detector works and that. I just don't get a detector and go and do stuff. I do it with most stuff. I do a lot of research and I like knowing why it does that and why it doesn't do that and stuff like that about everything, not just metal detecting. So my theory, my thinking behind it is, right, ground balancing. So say you're in, how can I say this? Say you're in a bar. You're in a bar with somebody, your mate, your wife, whoever, and you sit across from each other. Now there's chatting everywhere, you know, there's a table here, there's a table there, there's someone shouting over there, someone playing pool, there's music in the background and that, and you can't really, you're near enough lip reading, you know, and you're guessing what they're saying, aren't you? Because there's too much stuff going on around, and that's a bit what, all that stuff that's going around is the ground, right? And the person that you want to listen to is the find. I think this is what I think anyway. So by ground balancing, what you're doing, you're turning the volume down of all the surrounding sounds. All the people shouting and bickering or whatever, just conversations. It's just like I've been in a bar where they didn't have music on. I was just waiting at the bar for a drink, and all I could hear, it was just like I couldn't pinpoint any kind of sound at all, any conversation. It was just a mass of like white noise, and that's what ground balancing does. It turns the volume down of the surrounding things in the ground. So you'll pick up smaller items, deeper and littler items and all that lot. That's my theory anyway. So yeah, I'd say just ground balance. It'll still work without ground balance. What I'm going to do some tests as well. I'm going to do some tests with ground balance and not ground balance in my test garden. See if it picks stuff up or it doesn't. So yeah, that's all I can explain. I'd say ground balance, because at the end of the day as well, it's we're just users of something that's been engineered by scientists or engineers who know what they're talking about. Now, why would they put a feature on like ground balance if you didn't need to use it? Because it takes time, it takes money and all that lot. So it's there to make the Detector better. So yeah, it's there to be used by professionals who know a lot more scientifically about detecting gear than us. They've actually built it, and yeah, so I'd just ground balance. Well, that's what I do anyway. But I will do some tests for you, and yeah, do ground balance and not ground balance. All right. Got a nice looking patina on this coin here. 1949. A nice coin that. Charged to 6. Look at the patina on it. Ship halfpenny. Right to the coin. We've got a big old bullet. Size of that. Okay, we're on another greenie. That's another halfpenny. Bit early on the date this, 1938. So I think 35 was the start of his reign. Charged at 6. Right, so it looks like I'm going to have to leave it there. I've just had a phone call off one of my landowners that her daughter's lost her phone. Now she's got her own land as well, so it's good to help out. Yeah, it's a nightmare without your phone, so I've just been on phone to her to buy her mum's phone, and she's saying I'm gonna meet up there in half an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna call it the end of this hunt, but I might get out again and put something else on this. If not, it'll be on the next one. So yeah, thanks for coming. I'm needed to go and help someone out, so yeah, that's what we're here for sometimes. Yeah, it's good to help out. All right, take it easy. Bye. Wow. So yeah, look how bad it is out here. It was way steep or something. They've had to plough through it to get to the farm. Anyway, I did 2 rounds of the farm. On the final round, just about to give up, and I did some near the door where she's come out the door, and it pinged up, nice high tone, really loud, only had sensitivity on 3. It was a good 6-7 inches down in the snow. It is quite deep, and yeah, I got it. So she says, "Oh, come to the house and that," and she's come out with 60 quid. So I says, no, but if you can get me any land, then yeah, we'll call it a do. Anyway, I'm just looking at the land. You can't really see because of the snow, but it's all that, and it goes all the way down to the village. So I reckon it's about 200-300 acres. Can't believe it. So I says, if you can get me that land, it's her auntie. Her auntie owns it, family. So yeah, need permission, which I'm gonna have to wait a bit to get on it, because this is not going to give up too soon. Yeah, it's bad out there. So yeah, I've had to do one off a dig. I'm glad I found the phone as well. You know, she says it would have cost her this and cost her that, and all the numbers were on it, 500 numbers, which she hasn't recorded anywhere else, and this, that and the other. There was some money in the back of it and all, and cards, credit cards. So yeah, it was a big fine for her, and I'm chuffed as well. Not just because I gained all that land. Right, so I'll see you on next.